Gingham is a medium-weight balanced plain woven fabric made from dyed cotton or cotton blend yarn. It is made of carded, medium or fine yarns, where the coloring is on the warp yarns and always along the grain. Gingham has no right or wrong side with respect to color. History. The name originates from the Malay adjective Gingham, which means edge up, separate. Alternately, it is speculated to have been made at Gingham, a town in Brittany, France. Some sources say that the name came into English via Dutch. When originally imported into Europe in the 17th century, it was a striped fabric, though now it is distinguished by its checkered pattern. For the mid-18th century, when it was being produced in the mills of Manchester, England, it started to be woven into checked or plaid patterns. Checked gingham became more common over time, though striped gingham was still available in the late Victorian period. The equivalent in French language is the adjective Vichy, from a town in France. Use. Along with muslin, gingham is often used as a test fabric, while designing fashion are used for making an inexpensive fitting shell prior to making the clothing in. Fashion fabric. Gingham shirts have been worn by mods since the 1960s and continue to be identified with fans of Indian mod music with brands like Lambretta Clothing, Ben Sherman, Fred Perry, Penguin and Merck producing gingham shirts. In popular culture, Brigitte Bardot famously wore a pink gingham dress when she got married. This started a trend which caused a shortage of this fabric in France. Manchester United FC wore a gingham patterned shirt during the 2012-13 season. Japanese girl group AKB48 used gingham as a general theme for the 2012 single, Gingham Check. Dorothy Gale wore a blue gingham dress in The Wizard of Oz book and film. Mary Ann Summers on Gilligan's Island often wore a gingham dress. Bill Hicks made reference to gingham in his famous stand-up comedy routine in regard to Jack Palance from the 1953 movie Shane.